What is up, Lana? I was curious why you're having problems, so I figured I would try to give it a shot and see if I could correct what was happening in my head. So this is literally what I have for my pick controller here. I have just a vector 2 defined for speed. You can set it in the inspector. A rigid body, which I get in awake. So I could basically, just say I hate setting stuff in the inspector if I can help it, so if I know that this pick controller should always have a rigid body, then I just set it in awake. But anyway, so I have the speed here. That's the amount that it will be in any direction. And then every frame in fixed update, we set the velocity to 0. If they're pressing up, we add the y value to our velocity vector. If they're pressing down, we subtract it, etc., etc. Then we set the rigid body's velocity to the velocity that we calculate. Then this is what I have for my scene. Pick object, the sprite renderer, a rigid body. I have just a simple no bounce physics material. It's literally just the default physics material. I set the mass of the pick to 100 just because currently I'm not using gravity on it, but I want the it is using gravity potentially, but I just set it to 0. I set the y velocity to 0. So if the tumbler hits this and they're equal mass, they're gonna bounce off each other, and I don't want it to push that away so much. So that's the only reason I set the mass there. You don't need it. But I froze the Z rotation of the pick. I'm pretty sure you have that too. I set the collision detection to continuous, but I think it was working pretty well with discrete. And in the box collider 2D, I just made sure that I have both of these physics materials set to no bounce. So that way it's not getting any bounce from anything. And the tumbler is basically the same thing, except I froze the X position, Z rotation, still no bounce. And it's got continuous collision detection as well. And there's an obstacle here, which is just a static box collider rigid body with the no bounce as well. So when I run this is with no input. The tumbler is just sitting on the pick. This is the pick right here. This is the static obstacle. This is the tumbler. Now I'm holding up, and I've got no jitter. I can smash it. I can come out here. I can push this way up. There's an obstacle. No jitter. Yeah, let me know if that works for you.